A Twilight in Serendib. Felicia looked around her with the air of the resident matriarch, her gaze more needle-sharp than that of a quality control inspector at a pharmaceutical manufactory. She noticed everything, from the brand of shoes on a toddler's little feet to the caliber and concentration per square inch of a counterpart's cosmetic applications. She sniffed delicately, her scan of the Tamarind Grand Lobby complete, and picked up her mug of double chocolate drizzled mochaccino. She turned to Ruani, her friend of 50 years and a bulwark of a woman in bearing and bulk. I've had a new salwar stitched for the next meeting of the International Ladies Club. It's from Pakistan. That Shihani thought she looked like a beauty queen in her Janpat market purchase. Did you see the cheap gold lace on her shawl? She rolled her eyes as she spoke disparagingly of a social arch-nemesis. Ruani laughed her high tinkling laugh, delicately belying her ponderous mien. Her eyes twinkled as she said, "Imitation is the purest form of flattery, darling. She's always looked up to you as her role model." She laughed again at the mental image of Shihani looking up to Felicia as a role model of any sort. The two women could barely coexist in a social environment, and when they did somehow manage to come within 6 feet of each other, there was almost always a thrilling finale to the affair, the stuff of tabloid sparks and page 3 high adventure. Felicia frowned and took a slurpy swig of her syrupy coffee, letting the heady brew course through her body, giving her the mental vigor to drop it for now. She had recently been diagnosed as a pre-diabetic, and on the behest of her Ayurveda guru, she had begun meditating to will away the extra sugar, as she called it. She had also realized more recently that her willpower increased dramatically when her blood was fortified with caffeine or spirits. Still, she gave a last withering look to Ruani before allowing the sweet brew to whisk away the wisecrack into some not so obscure recess of her mind. The memory to be retrieved later, brazen and embellished, when she needed stirring reinforcements of rage in the wake of an especially karmic day. Ruani watched Felicia's face as expressions of resentment, detachment, reanimation, and a final ferocity played out in the fond encore of an oft-repeated act. Despite the bluff and bluster, Felicia was a good sort. The kind, though, that needed copious scratching of the surface before any glimmers of goodness shone through. A consummate diamond in the rough. Felicia Pelpola and Ruani Edirisinghe had been friends for half a century now, and had had their fair share of fallouts and run-ins. But time and grace, mostly on Ruani's part, had brought a bristly tenderness to their equation, and their friendship had triumphantly weathered multitudinous storms in teacups and the occasional tsunami. Until the next time, take care.